All right, so everyone, this is what your kit is going to look like. This is for the spider sacks, and we're using yarn. We get 4 things of yarn, 2 for each balloon, and the spiders, and the string, and your glue. And this is what we're going to do for our first step. It's going to take 2 days because you're going to want this to dry completely. And I just found out this will drip, so you're going to want to put something underneath to catch that glue mixture. And another thing, this is super messy, so you're gonna wanna wear something that you don't mind getting dirty, or once the glue dries, it'll probably be there for a long time. You won't be able to wash it off. So wear something, and again, I wanna reiterate that it is very messy, and you're gonna find out once you start this project. First, you wanna find a bowl. Of this bowl, I don't use food in. It's where I use my paint water, so I just grab that. And you're gonna take this glue mixture, which I put glitter in because what happens is that you're gonna have a glistening effect once this dries, and that was something we were looking for. I also have a plastic spoon. So I'm gonna dump this whole contents in this bowl. This is the glue. It's just regular Elmer's school glue. And then you want to do equal parts water. So however much glue is in here, you're going to pour your water into the cup. I think we're good. And then you're going to pour that in there. And you're going to mix it until it's all incorporated. I think that's good. All right, and then next you're gonna get your balloon. Be careful pulling your balloon out of here because that's fishing lines in there, and you don't wanna lose that because you're gonna need it for your project. And when you blow up your balloon, you're not gonna blow it up all the way because it's gonna be hard to cover it anyway, so. Probably this is a good size, and I always have a hard time. I may have to have Corbin. My husband's recording, so I may have to have him tie it, but I think, nope, I got it. All right, so there we go. You're gonna take one of your, whatever you wanna call it, of yarn, and I tied it so it's easy to untie. You're gonna put that aside, and you wanna find the end, which is right here. Okay, so I found that if you undo this, and then there's a lot here, so you're just gonna unravel it. I'm gonna put it on the table. Unravel the whole thing, get out any knots. So you got all that untangled. Now you're going to keep one end, and then you're gonna dip this. It's still gonna get a little tangled when you pull it out, but it's gonna be less so. So you're gonna dip that whole thing in your mixture. It's really messy. It feels goopy.
Don't lose the end.
Oh, don't lose the end. Yeah, do not lose the end. It's a terrible thing when you lose the end. Not saying I know from experience. All right, so you're gonna take your balloon and you're gonna start wrapping. And you're gonna kind of use your fingers and get a little bit of the excess. And like I said, it's gonna knot a little bit, it's gonna get stuck. So you're gonna put your balloon down and you're gonna pull out as much as you can. But if you wouldn't have unraveled it, it would have been a mess. You would have had much more knots. So pull out quite a bit. Again, using your fingers to get out the excess. All right. Then once you get a good amount, you're gonna wrap the balloon. You're gonna go in all kinds of directions. Now for mine, I think my balloon's a much bigger than that, but I think this one's a better size than mine. I use both strings, both the things of yarn to do mine. But this one you may not need all the other yarn. Alright, sometimes you're going to get tricky knots and you're just going to have to do your best to, and you can always cut it. You can always cut where the knot is and just make sure you don't lose an end. Because it won't show when it dries, it won't show. And I'm going to let my balloon dry for 24 hours, so we won't come back to this until tomorrow evening, and we'll pop the balloon. All right, I'm finishing up this first little spool of yarn, and from the looks of it, I'm thinking I'm going to use a little bit more of that next spool, and I won't need it all. And we still have, if you can see here, a little bit of mixture left. We're going to need all we can with that. All right, so this again is messy. My hands are sticky. All right. Oops. All right, so I think this is gonna be good enough, and my hands are really sticky, but I'm gonna use the scissors anyways, and we'll just clean them. Wrap. So next, you're going to, so you would get your white string that's in this bag, and your hands are gonna be really messy, so you should have a partner that doesn't have messy hands, so that they can get the string for you. Or you could be smart and take out all your ingredients in your kit and lay it out so you're ready. I did not do that. I was not smart. So it is time to hang, and you want this completely dry. If this is not completely dry, when you pop this balloon, it will just collapse and all your messy hard work will be destroyed, and you'll be very sad. And I've never done this. It could collapse even if it's 100% dry. We shall find out tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna go hang it up. And remember, it drips, so put something underneath it. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, so after about 24 hours, this should be dried, and then this is what will be our end product by the time we're done today. So, and this day 2 is not messy, so you can wear what you want. I'm wearing my it's time to clean my house clothes. So, but anyway, like I said, it's not messy. So here we go. And what we're gonna do is you're gonna take something sharp. So if your kids are helping, maybe you should do this or just help them and make sure they're careful. I'm just gonna take these scissors, and this is gonna want to collapse, and so you'll just pull it out and shape it again. Just like that. It's gonna collapse a little bit, but you're gonna bring it back to life. You're gonna pull it, see? You're gonna pull that balloon out, and that's gonna come into shape like that. Now, actually, the hardest part of this whole thing is getting that fishing line out so you don't lose it. And I was lucky enough that I had brought extra from work so that I was able to replace the piece that I lost, because we don't fish, and so we didn't have any here at all. But so what you want to do is you're going to tie the spiders on. So you're going to get your spiders out of your bag and try not to lose your fishing string, like I said. It's really hard to see. I may actually have to put my glasses on to tie these on, the reading glasses. All right, so like I said, this is the hardest one. I'm gonna try them without my glasses, but we may have to pause and let me go get them. So you have 2 spiders, but if you happen to have more at your house, go ahead and put some more on. Now you're gonna have to pull the string through here. Just gonna try to be careful because you don't want to lose the shape of your. This may take me a couple tries. All right, so I put it underneath some yarn. Then I'm gonna put the spider on top. And I'm gonna put it between. I'm gonna tie it around the body into a knot. All right, so once you tie the knot, you're gonna trim it up. And you'll do the same thing with the other spider, and you'll just put it wherever you want. Find a good place. And this also, you can tell that it has those, that glitter in it, so it's gonna shimmer and sparkle a little bit. Makes it a little less scary. All right, and then you wanna find your big string, and this is where you are going to figure out what you want the top to be. I'm gonna pick right here, and I'm going to tie a knot. And you can let this hang as low or as high as you want from wherever you're gonna hang it from. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this here. Yep, there's Lola. She likes to be the person that gets all the attention. She doesn't like that I'm getting all the attention. See Lola? All right, and then like I did, I hung it on my light up here. And I'm letting it dangle. This is my only Halloween decoration. I was supposed to get them out today, but time got away from me. So then again, you'll just hang it from wherever and you'll tie it in a knot. So I gotta decide where I'm gonna put this. But yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed this, and I know it was messy, but look, it was worth it now, wasn't it?